Hello, everyone. If you do not know me, my name is Courtney, and I am currently pregnant with my third child. Jamie and I live in North Carolina, and all of our family is in Georgia. Everyone is constantly asking for updates, so I came up with a bright idea to just record it and post it, and then everyone can see the update at one time. A quick background. Jamie and I have been married for December makes 10 years. And January is our, I guess you call it, dating anniversary when we first started dating. And that would make 13 years. We have an 8-year-old daughter named Lainey Elizabeth and a 6-year-old son named Gunter James. And we are currently pregnant with another boy that's in my tummy, Mr. Broden Maxwell. I should just go ahead and address the two questions everyone asks me all the time. One, why did we wait so long to tell everyone we were pregnant? And two, how in the world did I not know I was pregnant? So the first one, why did we wait so long to tell everyone we was pregnant? Well, we waited so long because we ourselves did not know that I was 14 weeks pregnant. It's quite an interesting story. I was actually told that it wouldn't be impossible for me to get pregnant, but it'd be extremely hard. I have stage 4 endometriosis. I've had endometriosis for many years. About 5 years ago, it got really bad, and I was diagnosed stage 4. From there, I done 6 months of the Lupron shots, and if you're not familiar with what the Lupron is, it's shots that you take once a month for 6 months. I don't know if you can take them longer or shorter. I don't really know all that. I just know I took them for 6 months. They throw you into menopause, and then they throw you back out of menopause. And it is supposed to stop the growth, which it worked for about a year or two. And since then, I hadn't really had periods. I've spotted here and there, but nothing major, nothing like, oh my god, I had my period. No, nothing like that. That being said, it'd been almost a year since I ever even spotted before I found out I was pregnant. So, as of December 2015, I was actually supposed to go in for a complete hysterectomy, and things came up, and it got pushed aside, and I was like, you know what, I'll wait, and I'll get it done eventually, because I'd had some new symptoms popped up that I'd never had before. One was, I would wake up some mornings and look like I was 9 months pregnant, and I'd wake up some mornings a size like 6 or 8, so you just came and went as it pleased. I had some pain, but nothing major, nothing I couldn't handle. So, that being said, January 2016, I started college full-time. Before I started college, I was working out like 2 hours a day, lifting weights, cardio, eating right for the most part. But I was doing really well with working out and stuff, and I started college, and my first semester, I had 5 classes, so of course, working out kind of got put in the back burner because I got 2 kids, I got a husband, I got a household that I have to take care of, plus college on top of that, so working out wasn't quite as important anymore. So from not working out, I was still working out, but not near as much as I was. I had gained like 10 pounds. Well, summer semester came along, and I decided to take organic chemistry. Well, Jamie travels for work, not a lot of trips, but a good amount. When he leaves for quite some time sometimes. And he was gone for the most part of the summer, this past summer. So I had organic chemistry with 2 kids that was out of school, so they're constantly at home. And I was studying my butt off for organic chemistry, so I thought, well, I'm staying tired because I'm studying and I'm not getting much sleep, and I got the kids constantly going in and out and taking them places and stuff, so I'm like, that's why I'm tired all the time. So Jamie was in New York working, so he asked me did we want to celebrate our 10-year anniversary early, because I've always wanted to go to New York City. It's one of them places that I just want to go to one time and be done with and say I went and I had fun and it was great. So I took a trip to New York, and before I left for New York, I had started the HCG shots. And if you're not familiar with it, some people use it to lose weight, and I had done the shots previously, like years ago, and lost a good amount of weight off of it. Please don't be judgmental. It's not for everyone. If you've done them, that's great. I hope you had a great experience from it. If you hadn't, don't be judgmental. I'm really good about taking the shots and maintaining my weight. So I was like, you know what? I gained 10 pounds. I'll take the shots and lose 10 pounds. And I can maintain it while still going to college. Well, I went and visited him and came back home. And during this time, I had a horrible sinus infection for a long time. Sudafed just wasn't working. Nothing was working. So, Jamie came home from his trip, and my boobs had gotten significantly larger. And I was starting to just throw up a lot. Well, I'd been throwing up a lot because in my head, my sinuses were draining like constantly. And if anyone's ever had sinus drainage, you know it makes you sick. And it weren't just morning sickness or anything. It was like all day, like random times I would get sick. So, he was actually first, he asked me, he's like, are you pregnant? And in my head, I'm like, I can't be pregnant. It's not impossible, but we were told it'd be extremely hard. So, for the heck of it, to set anything aside of what I thought if I was even pregnant, we took a pregnancy test. It came out positive. Well, no, I'd taken HCG shots, so I was like, the HCG's showing up in the pregnancy test. Well, August 1st, I went to the doctor and got a pregnancy test from my primary care physician, and she told me I was pregnant, which I was like, I'm still I'm in disbelief. Not really in disbelief, but I didn't want to get my hopes up and get them shot down, I guess is a good way of putting it. Because by this time, Jamie and I had made up our mind, we have a daughter, a healthy son. That's all we need. Why put ourselves through wanting another child when it could possibly not happen and just devastate us even more? So we were completely satisfied with who we had. So I went to the doctor and she told me that I was pregnant, which I was like, whatever, it's still showing up the HCG from the shots. Well, then we done blood work, and she called me I want to say I done blood work the next day, and she called me that Friday. Because I done blood work on a Tuesday, and I got the results on a Friday, and she called, and she's like, you're 8 weeks pregnant, and I was like, whatever. I'm still, by this point, I'm in disbelief, I'm not believing it at all. So then we make an appointment with the OB, and he comes in, and he's like, well, he wants to do an ultrasound, which is, normal. And Jamie and I are in there, and he does an ultrasound. I'm like, this doesn't look like an 8-week baby at all. This baby is, you can tell certain features and stuff. And he's like, oh, well, you're not 8 weeks, you're 14 weeks. So that's why we waited so long, because we didn't know. So far, this pregnancy has been one of my hardest pregnancies, just for the lack of just being tired all the time. I'm still constantly I do housework and I'll do some schoolwork because I'm still in college, but I stay tired constantly. I'm napping before I go pick up the kids from school. My weight gain hasn't been too much. I'm 26 weeks pregnant and I've only gained 15 pounds total. My sinuses are still giving me problems. Go figure. And I'm finally, the newest symptom I have, I guess this one hit me at 25 weeks. So last week, I'm starting to swell. Just in my hands and my feet. My nose is starting to get bigger. My nose always gets bigger during each pregnancy. So it's going to be interesting to see how big it gets this time. And other than that, just staying tired and swelling. We're super excited. The kids are super excited. Well, Gunner's really excited because it's going to be a boy. Lainey's just excited that we're having a baby, period. Jamie and I are over the moon. Like I said, we'd previously told people that we didn't want no more kids, but it's not that we didn't want no more kids, we just didn't want to put ourselves through the pain of trying and not succeeding. So it was funny because, like, I want to say maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, he finally told me that he'd actually been wanting another baby really bad, but he wouldn't ever tell me because he was scared that I would be devastated because I couldn't give him that again. So this is our little miracle baby. God sure knew what he was doing when I didn't get the hysterectomy. I guess I could show everybody the belly shot. This is Mr. Broden at 26 weeks. He is very out there. He's extremely active, a lot more than the other two. And he is so far growing like he's supposed to. I think the major cravings I had, and the one that I've never had in my entire life, is I want mustard. Like, I want a corn dog and I want mustard. And I want mustard on everything now. Like, it's really weird. But I'll give another update next week, and I hope y'all all enjoyed this one.